ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'd like to make myself a little bit fast because we are going behind the schedule a little bit. So we'll talk about the Intellectual Property and Technology Licensing Program. In the past, 4 years ago, this university, KSU, decided to become a top-tier educational institution. So the emphasis on the research, science, innovation, inventions, patents, they evolved into knowledge exchange and the technology transfer. So many actions were taken from this university to improve the faculty, the students, the curriculum, the infrastructure. Everything actually was touched by this, ambitious plans. Historically, the research at KSU has always followed the publication-only path. So most of the faculty, they will seek, distinguished journals. They might go to attend conferences, and that's it, nothing more. This path alone didn't, guarantee that the public will benefit from the innovative ideas. It was only, maybe glory or some achievement for the faculty member himself, maybe to the university, but it was not spread, no benefit for the community or the country in general. So very few or little of this published work resulted in tangible, results, or like Dr. Ali was saying just a few moments ago, in patents or something with a value. So we had something missing. This link, the missing link, was the technology transfer. We wanted to transfer the technology to the public for the benefit of the society. So the flow chart you have right now is the technology transfer process. It will start from this research and discovery. It will go through so many stages, starting from the invention disclosure, then the technology evaluation. Those steps are now done by our office, the Intellectual Property Program. We do the technology evaluation. If this something has a potential, we will seek protection, and then we will urge or encourage the faculty members or the applicant to publish to increase the interest. And also, if the prototypes are needed, we will also do this. There are marketing steps, licensing. We can go also to commercialization, or we could get financial return without going to the commercialization stage. And then all of these will result in investment. Investment will go to the applicants themselves. They might be students, they might be faculty members, and some of the royalties will be shared by the employer. For instance, the college, the academic department, and the university endowments, they will take some percentages. So what are the benefits of the technology transfer? There are benefits for the government, benefits for the universities, and also benefits for the industry. So they will range from development of industrial capabilities. There will be an economic base, jobs will be created, the wealth will increase, and also the universities will get royalties. Those royalties will be spent for the research funding. And also if we seek grants from the university, the tech transfer actions or the tasks, they will be approved for the government that we are capable, and we can secure some grants from the university. And also it will help in improving the reputation of the university. If we want to attract distinguished faculty members or researchers, if they know that we are good in this business, in the tech transfer business, then they will be willing to come. And also the industry could benefit from this because they will have access to excellent facilities, and they will its ability to exploit research. This is actually what's happening now in the RTV, all the initiatives in the university. We are talking in this field right now. So among the initiatives initiated during the last 4 years, we have something called the innovation system. And this is comprising mainly from four components. The IPTL, which links to the Intellectual Property and Technology Licensing Program. RTech, this refers to the Riyadh Technology Incubation Center. RTV, the Riyadh Techno Valley. And IC is the Innovation Center. Those four components, we wanted to make them, operate like a system. And they will help in producing the output that we need. So our road to innovation, this university's road to innovation, as Dr. Ali Al-Ghamdi mentioned, it should be based on the research excellence and knowledge base. We have no problem with this. This is a very big university, many academic departments, many researchers. So we expect an output coming from this. This output could be secured by the Intellectual Property Program or with the help of the Innovation Center. Then the output of those programs could go also to the RTech or the RTV. If we want to have some of the IP incubated or something, they could provide help. And we need also effective governance policies and procedures, because most of the government policies and procedures, some of them are quite old. They lack those new, of course, those new things. When you talk about IP, patents, technology transfer, most of them are new. So the government policy should be adapted or changed, or at least modified to cater for those new things. And also the effective leadership. We don't have any problem with this point, effective leadership, starting from the king himself, King Abdullah, until we reach the rector of the university or his deputy rectors. And also on top of this, we need innovation culture. If there is no good innovation culture, we can't expect to have good ideas, bright ideas. The culture itself is very important. So with regard to innovation system, we have customers for each component. I will talk about intellectual property program, leave the rest for you. Our customers are inventors, researchers, faculty members, the government also, the public and industry. We are open to everybody. Anybody could apply to us, even if they don't belong to King Said University. Our services are applicable for them. We could do this free of charge. And the customers also for the other programs are in front of you. We expect deliverables from those components. So for instance, to gauge our success as a program, IP program, the deliverables, the major deliverables are the invention disclosures, patents, copyrights, trademarks, licenses, and IP education, sponsored research, and startups, because we are responsible for all the parts of the intellectual property. We are not only talking about patents. So if anything related to trademarks, copyrights, whatever, or any sort of intellectual property, we will get, or we will help the university to achieve it. There is some certain workflow within this innovation system. This is our imagination, how the flow is happening. For instance, an output from our program, IPTL, will be license, patents, royalties, and maybe startups and patents. The input is in patents and disclosures. So this is our, general, perception of the relationship between those programs. Okay, if we talk about the program itself, the intellectual property, there is the academic discovery. If there is technology transfer, then we can do licensing for the benefit of the industry, government, and there might be also startups. So talking about our mission, the program mission, we would like to facilitate the patent registration. In the past, it was almost impossible for our faculty members to gain a patent because it is costly, it is technically complicated, there is no support whatsoever. So that was the reason for very few number of patents achieved in the past. But nowadays, we are offering this service to our faculty members and all KSU constituents. One of our mission is to protect intellectual property, and we would like to contribute to the funding of research, because our major plan is that we want to be self-sufficient in the future. So as Dr. Ali mentioned, they will give us some loans or maybe grants. This is just in the beginning, a temporary stage, but in the future we would like to be self-sustainable. We don't want to be a burden on the university shoulder. Instead, we want to be a helping hand. We would like to generate revenue for it. And serving the society, promoting the culture of innovation is one of our goals. And this workshop flows into this path. So a very big question might be in the minds of so many of you here. If you know that there is a program, it could do help for you. What is the starting point? The starting point is the invention disclosure. Anyone who has an idea should fill out an invention disclosure form. This is available in our website, available online, and there are so many methods for filling out the invention disclosure. And then what happens after the invention disclosure? We will do the evaluation. This evaluation, most of the time, is done in-house. We could do also something outsourcing. We could seek scientific, let's say, opinion. While securing the intellectual property, we care about non-disclosure agreements, so we are very responsible for this. It's our duty. The assessment process itself depends on the details. So a very common question is, how long will it take for you to assess my disclosure or evaluate it? Well, the answer is simply, it depends. It depends on the quantity and the quality of the information disclosed. This will help us to build up a very clear idea about it. And afterwards, we will do the filing. If the patentability potential is high, we will do filing. And in all these stages, the cooperation of the applicant himself or herself is highly appreciated. It is very, very necessary, because there will be constant communications between us and the applicants. We could ask for more information, we could ask for technical meetings, and by so many means of communication. So what will happen next, as I mentioned, after filing, because it's not our objective to have a patent only. If we just achieve a patent without utilizing this patent, my point of view, this is a negative point. We should utilize this patent. So there should be licensing, there should be something in reward for it. This is the task for our program and also the other programs like the RTV and the Techno Incubator, as we mentioned before. So if any details are needed, we have produced something called the Inventor's Guide. It is in your folders. We have it in Arabic and English. And also the most important is the bylaws. Bylaws were approved by University Council last year. So they will govern our procedures. We are bound by these bylaws. And they are basically relying on the Saudi patent law. So we didn't bring anything new. They are based on the Saudi patent law. And we are always there. You could contact us by phone, by fax, or you could visit us in person. We have an office here in Diriyah. We have another office in Malaz for the girls section. So you are mostly welcome for contact. I will leave the questions later because we are here, and since we are late in the schedule, I might invite our next speaker to come because we would like to save the time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Khalid, and you have saved us about 10 minutes.